Hey everyone, it's aimed at Chair from the Steam Network once more. Bring you another 1 versus 1 Spring 1944 replay, and yeah, it's going to be on the Village Crossing map as well, so hopefully this one will be a bit different from the other one we just saw. And yeah, as you can see, we got Nemo on the top right, playing as the good old Germans, and what the hell? Huh. Okay. Interesting. And we've got crap loads of troops by Goad. Also got a little bit of a slowed down for some reason, but anyway. Huh. Interesting. He's also going to be building a barracks, but he seems to be missing a HQ building. He's also got more transport trucks than one would think as well. Huh. Not really sure what the hell's that's about, but oh well. Interesting. Setting up in the middle and all that. Hopefully we'll be capturing his bottom points as well. So that's very strange. Not really sure what the hell to make of that. Oh well, we also had a bit of some frame rate issues it seems, or what the hell. Not really sure why the hell it's doing that, but anyway. Huh, interesting. We've also got Mortars and all that's already out for Goat as well, so for some reason he didn't start with a base. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Well then I guess things are going to be a bit different. Just have the damn frame rate issues stop, which seems to be for the time being. Huh. Very strange though. Well anyway, he's going to be building basic rifleman platoons from his barracks. And as for Goad, there we go. Looks like he's going to be building barracks already, and okay, just basic infantry as well, so not too much to write home about, so to speak, but I don't know, just a very strange game indeed, but it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I think I've heard of the mode where you just start with just a bunch of troops each and you try to make the most of them, but I don't think I've actually seen a mode of this game where one guy starts with a base and the other one doesn't. It just seems very strange, but oh well, what the hell. We'll see how each player does, at least for the time being. It looks like Goad, yeah, started without a base. He has built up a, actually, oh, I hope I didn't mix up their names. Actually, see, what we're seeing at the moment is the production queue for Nemo, actually. This is, oh no, that's for, yeah, that's for Nemo, and that's strange, the colours, of course, whoops. Alright, yeah, I keep mistaking these colours in the background for the actual colours of the players, of course. Well, anyway, Nemo is yeah, he's clearly the USSR player, and no, in this connection, no, it's not. Oh, God. Oh, strange game indeed. Well, anyway, Goad is actually the yeah, of course, all the colours there. Goad is actually the USSR player in this case, and Nemo is the German player. Looks like he's going to be building up his own barracks and also building up basic infantry. So there we go. Now I managed to get a hold of it. Hang on, what's going on there? So yeah, we also got quick supply trucks and all that coming out for Goad as well. So very strange game though, to say the least. Not really sure what to make of that. As for Nemo, his barracks is finished constructing, although he doesn't have too much command there. Though he is starting to regain some of it back though, so I might as well assign some of it to start producing infantry. So what do you know, he's going to be going with Rifleman, and Rifleman, finally enough. As for Goad, yeah, he's just going with Rifleman as well, finally building up his own barracks building as well, so taking his time there. Got an advancement by Nemo from the top here, so just going to be bearing it down on Goad. Same time though, Goad has managed to capture this little hilly area, and yeah, he's going to be capturing the middle, at least until he gets completely annihilated by this infantry squad. Although he does have guys reinforcing. Okay, it looks like they're going to be forming another front line around there. There we go, so they'll just be retreating and forming another front line. Although they probably should be spreading out just a little bit more, but what the hell. And of course, Nebo, being pretty wise, decides to get his own guys into formation, although he's going to have quite the task ahead of him. But yeah, he's just deciding to retreat further. Oh, actually, no, never mind. He decided to attack after all. Oh, there we go. Let's switch to the there we go, total start camera, just see if we can get both in frame. There we go, perfect. So now we've got a nice little shootout on the left and a bit of a shootout on the middle, but really not much happening. Nemo at the same time is going to be flanking around the bottom here, so as long as he can at least hold the line here, should be alright. Might be able to flank around here, maybe take out an AA gun, maybe surprise it. I don't know. Yep, we'll have to see what happens. Although from what I can see, it does seem to be pointing the right way, so it might actually completely destroy their infantry, but at the same time though we do have these guys just, okay, they're managing to walk up the hill very slowly, so it might just be a bit weak. They can walk up. So yeah, they are going to be walking up to capture his flag, and yeah, Nemo is also being forced to retreat his own guys as well. So now, going to counterattack is most likely going to be going for the flag points. So I suppose if you really tried, you could try going after Nemo's troops, but really they're probably not going to matter quite as much. We'll see what he's doing though. Okay, this looks like Goat is going to be setting up a little front line here, and a second front line here as well. So he's actually going to be engaging their troops. And at the same time, yep, he's going to be sending a couple just to capture these flag points as well, so thank God for that. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his oops. Okay, he doesn't have commissars with him from what I can see, so yeah, he's going to have a bit of a trouble there. What the hell? And there we go, now we've got ourselves another shootout happening between Nemo and Goat, this time on the top. It looks like Nemo's thrust on the bottom is mostly standing still. They probably could just thrust a bit more forward, but I suppose they do have a nice little defensive line set up. They'll probably want to remaneuver that so they can properly engage this squad here, but what the hell. Looks like for the time being this battle's going to be the one that matters most, and yeah, it looks like Goat is going to be the first one to disengage. The thing. And there we go, we've only got guys attacking it. They're going straight up the hill though, which of course gives the advantage to the defenders, so it looks like Nemo should be able to hold on to this flag point for the time being. Still continuing to produce basic riflemen. It's not even infantry or anything. SMGs or anything like that, though. And yeah, we're getting the same thing from the Russian counterpart as well. Oh, there you go, who to think. I'm hoping to see a little bit more diversity in the units used, but I suppose we've seen a pretty diverse start as it is. What the hell. Speaking of which, Nemo's actually going to be counterattacking top left here, so he managed to overpower Goat there. At the same time, he's barely holding onto this flag point. He's going to lose the rest of his squad though in order to hold on to this. At the same time, Goat is trying to capture his flag point. I think, or is it just... Well, there we go. He'll leave one guy to... Oh, there we go. The good old commissar to capture that point. And yeah, it looks like he's just going to gather his guys up onto these... Okay, so he's going to be getting up onto this front line. So he keeps changing his mind a bit, but I think he's going to try to nab the reinforcements of Nemo there, but yeah, unfortunately it was just too late though. But I suppose at the very least he can capture this flag point, maybe set up a fancy defensive position. But yeah, one thing I'm surprised about is that neither player has gone for mortars or anything like that, because really given how steep these hills are and all that, having a little mortar position set up here would just be perfect for shelling the crap out of these infantry, provided that you have a scout and all that to spot out for them. If they try to attack, they'll be attacking uphill, and of course that would give the advantage to you. But well. Also got a truck trying to ram the house somewhere, not really sure where, but what the hell. Got also facing a few more attacks from Nemo on the bottom, but really, yeah, it looks like we're going to have mostly massive troop gathering up here. I think Nemo is going to want to space out his troops a bit more, because yeah, as you can see, they're going to get taken out by the good old area of effect grenades, or basically just frag grenades which have an area of effect. And yeah, of course they're attacking up the hill as well, which is going to give a massive advantage to Goat there. So Goat should be able to take out quite a few of these guys, but I suppose he is losing infantry pretty fast as well. Looks like Nemo is going to reinforce at the same time. And what do you know, it actually looks like Goat has managed to repel that attack for the time being. Bottom attack has also been repelled as well. The flag point's been captured. For some reason he hasn't quite started capturing a flag point here, but oh, what can you do? And what do you know, we actually do have one mortar somewhere. I think that's existing mortar, yes. That was the range of this thing. Wow, it's a pretty big range actually. Might be able to engage these guys a bit perhaps. I don't really know where the hell it's shooting, but what the hell. There we go, got a bit of a game of ring a rosy. Looks like We're trying to send his troops up to capture this point, but at the same time, the Goat is counter-attacking with his own troops up the hill. Although he did get sideswiped by Nemo's SMGs, and yeah, he's also got a machine gun deploying as well, so should be able to stop them from capturing this point. Looks like Nemo might just be better off putting these guys into this flag point just to capture it as quickly as possible. Also got another firefight on the bottom. It looks like Goat is looking to make a bit of a push. And there we go, this is what I'm talking about with these, this mortar, there you go, just shutting the crap out of the guys. In fact, that's actually a pretty good engagement range. Let's just have a better look at, okay, so wow, it's got a massive engagement range. So yeah, it's just going to shell the crap out of this machine gun nest, I suppose, for the time being, and I suppose I'll probably get the AT gun next at some point as well. I haven't really seen any vehicles being used yet by either of these players. Just check, yeah, we've just still got basic infantry being built for both of them, although we do have a bit of a different thing being done by Goat. It looks like it's actually going to be building, or rather, training up some good old-fashioned snipers as well, to see if that works out for him. Also got a bit of smoke being deployed, something else I don't think I've actually seen in this game either. So I think, well, I'd assume it just disrupts oh, sorry. I hope it disrupts the vision of troops, kind of like this, what it does in original Men of War, though I'm not entirely sure in this game. In fact, I didn't even know you could deploy smoke grenades. So maybe something special for the Mortar, perhaps? Ah, yeah, okay, you can get it to fire smoke rounds, so you can, I don't know, I suppose, try to confuse your opponent, try to block their line of sight and all that. So, in the case, yeah, Goat is going to be pushing along the bottom here, but at the same time, what do we have? Of course, we have another counter-attack by good old Nemo on the top left as well. So setting up two machine guns, getting a nice little field of fire there. They'll probably be better off just setting up this one, or at least one of them, a bit closer. And then, yeah, if they get attacked, then yeah, they can still fall back to the other one. It looks like he's probably going to be doing that, given that yeah, they can't quite cover his troops there. So he's going to be just whoops, getting them one of the machine guns out of there. Hopefully he's going to be redeploying at some point. And yeah, also got Goat engaging on the right side of the map as well. For some reason not capturing that flag point. Oh, actually, there we go. There's a commissar to capture. So there you go. Perfect. So yeah, forming up another front line, it seems. And Elo also forming up another front line as well. So yeah, it's going to... Oh, he's also going to be setting up a machine gun as well. So provided they can keep these troops just in range, should be able to take out a few of them, maybe. Yep, looks like he's going to be able to take on a few of them. As you can see, some of them are lying on the ground and rotating a few degrees here and there. And that guy keeps repeating that stuff. I think that's the actual sniper who I think was counting down from the number of troops killed or something like that. But in any case, also got, wow, actually Goat is going to be reforming his front line. That's interesting. That's something you don't see too often. So he's going to be establishing a little front line on the right side of the map, and at the same time he's going to be maintaining this one here more or less as well. I think it's more or less just a try, yeah, because of the way the machine gun's positioned. He'd want to attack a bit more from the right so that he doesn't get as much machine gun fire. Same time though, do we have smoke grenades, or should I say smoke rounds being deployed on Nemo's troops, and yeah, a bit of a firefight on the top left occurring as well, so who to think. In fact, wish we got a mortar as well. Indeed. We got a mortar by Goat as well, being... Okay, is it the same mortar? I think it could be. So I think he's going to be redeploying it, perhaps just to try to take on these remaining troops, although by the time they get there, it looks like this... Indeed. It looks like these guys are going to probably get taken now, though these machine guns are certainly pretty strong to say the least. They can certainly lay down quite a bit of covering fire. Same time though, looks like we have a bit of a... Okay, I was going to say a bit of a stalemate on the right, but there we go. Finally got a bit of a push. Finally, and with the machine gun set up and all that, yeah, it looks like Goat... The hell? Okay, it's interesting. He's going to be setting up another front line further back, so I suppose, yeah, he's just going to be retreating as quickly as possible out of the side of those machine guns, and yeah, looks like Nemo is going to be giving chase at the same time. So Yes, ridiculous amount of
Minus 2.
ridiculous amount of backtracking and all that by both players, but it looks like well, it looks like Goat has actually won this round. So you got Nemo quitting first there. So interesting. I reckon he still had a bit of a chance there, but oh well. Just check. Yeah, I mean he had more income and all that, but I suppose after seeing his top left crumble like that, he probably suspected it might have been the end. But my opinion could have kept on going. But oh well. There you go. Hopefully I should be able to upload this a bit later on today. And until that happens, this has been Dame Dudovich signing off.